back, and I'm going to show you today how to play Automatic Stop by the Strokes. It's comprised of maybe 3 parts, I want to say, but we'll go through them together. Start with your guitar in standard tuning. The very first part that comes into play at the beginning of the song is what I consider the rhythm section, and it's played like this. You're playing an F sharp on these top 3 notes here, the E, B, and G strings. And to do that, you do 9 on the E, 11 on the B, and 11 on the G. The picking pattern is like this, and the chord's going to change, but I'm just going to play so you guys get the picking pattern down. It's basically just a down, up, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. Sometimes what I do, which is not really proper guitar technique, is I wrap my thumb around to mute the 3 bass strings. That way they don't accidentally get played while I'm strumming. But also tend to rest the middle finger, which is on the G string, rest it on the D string. That way you're less likely to pick it. Or you could pick it, but it's less likely to ring if you accidentally pick it. The second chord involves putting all 3 fingers on the 11th fret. But when you're in this position, I just find I throw the pinky down there so I could easily switch between the 2 chords like this. The next chord is a B flat minor, and it's played like this. After you go from this F sharp shape, you go like this into the B flat minor. It's taking this D minor shape, which you played open D minor, and in order to get to a B flat minor, you take it up 8 frets from that. So instead of this, you're doing this 8 frets up. So that's 1, your pointer finger on the 9th fret, ring finger on the 11th, middle on the 10th. And when you're going from the F sharp, all you have to do is move your middle finger down 1 fret. Keep the F sharp shape. The only thing that changes is the middle finger. Sort of the next chord after that, do the same thing where you hammer on the pinky to the 11th fret. So you go like this. So what you've got is 10, 11, 11. 10, 11, 11. Or the main rhythm section goes like this all together. Notice you do each chord shape twice, switching to the either the pinky hammer-on or the next chord. And then, so then the verse is going to come in with the lyrics. You're going to play that a few times and then go into, it's going to be an A flat minor now. So if you recall, this is a B flat minor. So to make an A flat minor, we just move this shape down 2 frets. So we got 7, 9, and 8 on the G string. So all together, this is what we know. Here's the A flat minor. And you don't do the pinky hammer on with the A flat minor, you just keep playing the A flat minor. Next chord after that is another F sharp, but it's played down here, a different inversion of the F sharp chord. It's essentially taking the D shape, the open D shape, in order to make that an F sharp, you move it up 4 frets. So you're going to have 6 on the E, 7 on the B, and 6 on the G. From the A flat minor, it goes like this. Right, and then we're going to go back to that A flat minor shape after we play this F sharp. And then we're going to go into our final chords, which is a C sharp. And what I do in the video, I kind of start out with a low inversion and in a high inversion. But you could just stick to one, or both, just like me. Not necessary. In order to play a C sharp, using the top 3 strings, you're going to do either this shape, which is 4 on the E, 6 on the B, 6 on the G. And that's just the top 3 strings I'm picking. Or you could do this shape here, which is 9 on the E, 9 on the B, and 10 on the G. All the chords in the rhythm section are like this. And just then at that last chord, I did both inversions of the chord as I just showed you. And as I said, you could just stick to one if you want. If it's easier. It's probably easier to go from the A flat minor to this inversion of the C sharp, because it's just one fret up the board. Then the next part comes in sort of an interlude, or a pre-chorus, I would call it, a pre-chorus, and it goes like this. It's all picking while the rhythm guitar is in the background. Shifted the camera a bit just because it fell over. So here's that part, how it goes. What I do in my cover is I do a harmony for that second part of that riff. After the first part of the riff, you go like this. Okay, next part is the sort of the chorus. You're going to start with this shape right here, which is barring the 11th fret, picking these 3 notes. I guess the proper guitar technique would be to do something like this. But I'm not good enough to do that, so I just bar it. And I try to palm mute the notes that I'm playing, and what that does is it keeps them from ringing too much. Definitely try to palm mute if you can, or if you're just better than me, you could do that. But okay, back to the chords. It goes like this. This is an F sharp chord, by the way, F sharp major. This is a B flat minor. This is an E flat minor. And you repeat that E flat minor twice. Next part is an A flat chord. What I did in the video was from the E flat minor chord, go like this. But I did discover an easier way after I recorded it, and I will show you right now. So from the E flat minor shape, keep your fingers in the same spot. Keep your fingers on the same strings, and you're just going to shift it up like this into sort of that shape we played before when we were playing up here on the neck. In the rhythm section, but you're going to do that on the 3 strings tabbed out below. only tricky part with this, which is not really that tricky, you have to go like this. And right back into the F sharp major chord. So then it goes back to rhythm section, the lead rhythm section. And then that picking part comes in, so you could just repeat the picking part for the first time. And that's all the parts to the song. So hope you have fun, hope you learned something from this, and I'll see you guys next time.